What's good, everybody? This is your boy Kells. We welcome you back on our YouTube channel, Talks with Kells Podcast. Currently, the number one podcast at Ratanda. Hopefully, we grow even bigger than we are currently. Today, I have a very, very, very special guest, Xavier. Am I correct?
Yes.
Can you please pronounce your surname for me? I don't want to get it wrong. Batshege.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense. Yes, Sushu.
Yeah, I'm torn and colored.
Torn and colored?
Yes.
Interesting. No, interesting. But which one is your favorite between the two, between Tsana and colored?
Torn, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Nice, my dog. So, give us your formal introduction. Who are you? Where you from?
So my name is Xavier Batshege.
Yeah.
I stay in Ratanda, of course.
Yeah.
I go to Waffle School Heidelberg. I play for the under 16-18 there. So yeah, that's me.
That's you, my guy. A rugby player, right?
Yes.
How do you know Siele?
Who?
Siele.
Who's
Am I pronouncing his name correctly, Mama?
Mom?
Siele, the one that organized the interview.
Musa.
Musa, yes.
Yes. Oh, he's my Uber driver.
He's your?
Uber driver.
Not a chauffeur. No, I get it. No. How do you know him? Oh, he's an Uber driver.
Yes.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, he saw my post and he asked me about it, and yeah.
No, nice. So where do we start? How did you figure out that you are a rugby player, or you wanted to play rugby?
Excuse?
How did you figure out that you wanted to play rugby?
No, it's starting. I started playing rugby in grade 1 or 2.
Okay.
But I didn't take it seriously until grade 8.
All right.
Yeah, that's when I fell in love with rugby. Being in high school rugby, the first team players. And yeah, that's where it all started for me.
Yeah.
In grade 8, started taking rugby really seriously. Then yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Well, so you're well spoken when it comes to English. I think you're gonna make me a bit nervous. I'm not used to guys that are well spoken in English.
No.
Now you're well spoken. So what would you say is your approach towards rugby?
My approach?
Yeah.
Okay, elaborate for me, please.
Yeah, elaborate.
Yes.
How do you plan for the games?
No, so basically I don't like to think about the games that much before the game,
Okay.
Because obviously the nerves and stuff. So, but I think it's before the game, going in the tunnel, staying in the tunnel, and just running through the tunnel that's when everything sinks in, and I start to get mentally prepared for the game. But also watching the B team before the game, also gets me motivated. Because I think about what my role is,
okay,
and what do I have to do on the field, So I think that also helps me a lot to calm my nerves down and to play rugby.
Makes sense.
Yes.
What is your position?
At the moment I play loose head prop, but I also play lock.
Can you explain for me?
Oh, so
I'm just not familiar.
I play number 1 at the moment.
Okay.
But last year I used to play number 5.
Okay.
So I sometimes in the games I switch in those positions.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on who's getting off the field and all that stuff, in terms of injuries, all that stuff. So I think it's a really good thing, to play 2 different positions, because there's of course, if someone gets off, there's more playing time for you.
So would you say, or what would you say, when it comes to rugby, what is your strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
Scrums, definitely scrums. I love scrums.
What are scrums?
So basically when the
Don't confuse me with the English, but okay.
So when the other team knocks the ball on, so basically they catch the ball and, they basically fumble the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. And then to scrum, so basically it's the number 1's the loose head, the hook gun's number 2, the tight end is number 3.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay.
No, I can hear you,
yeah.
But I'm just saying the terminology of rugby, I don't understand.
No, so it's really, it's simple,
Yeah.
So you have the front row, the big ones, you know, the fat ones.
Okay.
Yeah, the lazy boys on the field, you know.
So the lazy boys are in the front.
Yeah, the front. But you know, like we prefer the lazy boys because, you know, we are big and it's hard to get around the park, you know. But yeah, I think being a front row, it's nice, but it's also very it takes a lot of fitness, you know. And that's the thing I'm struggling with at the moment. So yeah, I'm currently working on that. Okay. On that and my work ethic, you know. So it's not number 1, which is the lucid. Okay. Number 2 is the hooker, who's in the middle of the scrum.
Okay.
And that's number 3 is the tight head. So, and then it's the 2 locks, basically behind the front row.
Yeah, I'm leaning, my guy. I'm leaning.
Then there's the 2 flankers and the 8th man.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically the logs, they go between the thighs of not the thighs, like the other thighs, you know. Okay. Of the hooker and prop. So number 5 goes between, but like some teams switch it up. Like that's how we do it at my school. The number 5 log goes between the loose head, which is me and my hooker. Then the 5 goes between the tight head and the hooker. And then it's the 2 flankers. The open side is number 6, if I'm not wrong, and blind side is number 7. Yeah. Those are at the side of the scrum, and then the number 8 at the back of the scrum.
Say tomorrow I woke up, say I wanted to play rugby. Do you think I'd be fit? Are you honest of being honest?
Not really. Like it takes a lot of fitness, you know. You know, especially at under 16, you know. Okay. Because that's like one step away, like one step closer to the senior level, which is the first team, the second team, and so from under 14 it is hard because it's a new thing, you know, and you know it's a lot different. But under 14, I think people shine under 14 because if you worked hard enough during the December month and all that stuff, you will shine because others were just chilling and doing nothing, you know. And then under 15 comes, it's also like, you know, a bit harder than under 14.
Makes sense.
But like under 16, it's different, you know. Everyone's bigger, everyone's faster. The game is faster. You know, it's more physical and stuff. So people, you know, a lot of kids, it's difficult. You struggle at under 16 level, you know. For me, I did struggle in the starting of the season, you know. So, and I think, yeah.
How proud are you of yourself at this age?
At this age, I am proud, man, but I don't know. I'm not where I want to be at this moment. Yes. So of course, like there's some achievements that I achieve, you know, that I can say I'm proud of. But you know, there's still a lot of work to do, you know.
Please take us through those achievements.
You know, so basically, playing for the provincial team was one of my goals starting of the year. So, and I achieved that. So I think that was what I'm proud of that, you know, because not a lot of kids get that opportunity, you know. And also getting selected for Dubai tour. I didn't even know about it, you know, until the tour. So I think, yeah, it's and I, you know, just in terms of my physique and all stuff, I'm not there where I want to be at the moment, you know.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm still working on that, and yeah.
Tactic.
Yes.
Snap. We'll come back to the, is it Abu Dhabi? Yeah, we'll come back to that one. So what I want to know right now is, currently, who's your favorite player? Rugby player?
Currently, I would say Oxen J.
Oxen?
Oxen J.
Okay. I don't know them. I don't know them.
No, he also plays my position. Okay. So yeah, I learn a lot from him. So watching his games and stuff. So yeah, he's at the moment he's my favorite player. You know. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, let's tackle the real reason why we call you here. It's the Abu Dhabi School Festival, if I'm correct.
Yes.
and you need 48,500 for fundraising.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
By October 30th, 2025. How far are you now?
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
Yes. It's not looking good at the moment.
How do you feel as his mother
About
the whole fundraising thing and how difficult it is to actually raise the funds?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult because we've approached so many companies. But I think because of the time frame that probably it's October, maybe people are dragging their feet and probably there will be some light August because October will be just nearer. But it's not that bad for now because we've got just 3 feedbacks. So Soul Cafe has come in.
Okay.
Hittelberg Paddle has came in. Also the municipality are also going to contribute. So we cannot rely on those 3 people.
Yes.
We also need to also engage other companies so that we can get them. And I think we didn't get ample time to do so because we were only told when.
After the tour.
When was it? April?
Yeah, April. Yeah.
Yes, because he went to Bethlehem.
Okay.
And then that's when this guy spotted him that we want him to be on the tour.
Makes sense.
Yes,
Makes sense.
and also there were other people who were approaching me saying, "Oh no, he was supposed to be in Welcome, not at a scholarship." So I declined it because of I don't want him focusing on rugby only. He needs to balance also in terms of his academics.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Manaka Limana, and then they will send him back home. So he was supposed to go. He was supposed to go to Welcome, and he got a full scholarship. So I declined it, and then there was this Abu Dhabi people, and then we're busy fundraising.
So if you don't mind me asking, of course, but if you do mind, you are allowed not to answer the question. Thus far, how much have you raised?
Less than 1,000 rand.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, because we even opened what was that?
A backup body account.
Yeah, backup body account. Someone recommended that.
Okay.
And people would just pour in money.
Okay.
But it doesn't look positive. But we're not losing hope. Because some people are committing, but you cannot force someone
to actually
keep your money. But they are committing, and hopefully they'll come aboard. But Abu Dhabi, is it visa or what? Or passport? Do they need a passport or give visa?
I'm not sure. I've never been out of the country. I'm not sure. Yeah, and now you're quite humiliating me.
No, I'm just asking because
That makes
someone
sense.
is willing to give us that part. It's covered. Yeah, between the visa and the passport, it's covered. We have someone who's willing to assist in terms of that. And it's not about the tour only because it's those costs. When they get there, they need pocket money.
But I'm definitely sure, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that as a parent, seeing your child doing wonders at this age, you must be proud.
I am very proud of him. He knows.
He knows. No, definitely.
Yeah, I used to be angry. I know, correct.
Why were you angry though?
No, he's an introvert.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
he likes his own space. Yeah, how about this pity? He doesn't have friends and all. So I used to shout at him, like, go out, to socialize and all that. But I've seen that, what is happening around, it's not advisable for me to force him to do those things.
Makes sense.
So now, but he's Kimotoli Odulang Ali, Monday to Friday he's at school, Saturday he's doing his rugby things. Sunday he's relaxing, Monday he's go to school.
How is his discipline?
Discipline?
Yeah.
What do you mean in terms of discipline?
I mean, when it comes to rugby and life in general, like, are you disciplined?
Oh.
You seem like a disciplined person because they say you're an introvert.
Yes, but I am working on my discipline. It's not at last year it was, top notch, but this year I don't know what happened, but trying to get there, you know. Yeah, again. So yeah.
No, let's hope you'll get there, man. So how is the relationship between you and your teammates and then the coach?
It's a good relationship, you know. Because we've been together from under 14 until under 16, and this is our last year, so it's a very special year.
Okay.
And you know, we achieved quite some good things this year, and we are looking to win the league. Win the league this year, and I think, you know, with the players that we have in my team, you know, I think we can achieve that, you know. But of course, there's some wacky moments, you know. Starting of the season, we didn't really start well, you know, in the league. But I think now we're back on track, you know. So, yeah.
Sure, makes. I feel like rugby is a very scary sport. I don't know.
Yeah, it is, you know, because being not like, you know, for me, but like being, let's say you're 72 kgs, you know, someone who's maybe 100 kgs running full speed at you, and you have to tackle him. So it's quite scary, even for the big guys, you know, because some of us we deal with our confidence, you know, our techniques and all that stuff. So I think you have to stay humble, otherwise you'll be humbled, you know. And also, I think rugby is a humbling sport, you know, because you might think you're the best in tackling and someone bumps you, or you might think you're the best at scrums, but you know your scrums, that game is not looking too good. So it's very on and off, but like consistency is something that, you know, I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, trying to be consistent in rugby is very difficult, you know. It takes a lot out of you, you know, mentally and everything, you know. So yeah.
So if you were not playing rugby, what would you be doing? Let's say rugby was not your favorite sport.
I don't know, to be honest.
You've never thought about it?
Nah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because rugby, you know, it's a huge thing in my life, you know. So, you know, I got some really valuable friendships because of rugby and all that stuff, you know. So yeah.
Makes sense, man. Listen, I honestly wish you all the best in getting the funds. It's a monumental moment for you at this point in time.
It is.
So I wish you all the best, man. Honestly,
thank you very much.
But I want us to speak about the challenges you faced thus far in playing rugby.
Yes. So of course there's challenges, you know. From primary school, you know, people doubting you because you weren't like, for me, I wasn't the best player, you know, from starting playing rugby, you know. I wasn't the best player, you know. I wasn't always picked to play for the big teams, you know.
Okay.
But in 2020, you know, I went to provincial trials and I got selected, but unfortunately I couldn't play because of COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that shocked a lot of people, you know, but also, you know, people are gonna talk bad on you, you know. So I was really doubtful in playing rugby in grade 8, and of course I played rugby and I got selected for the A team. So that really boosted my confidence, you know. So yeah, you know, of course there's always challenges, people doubting you, telling you you're not that good, you know, you're big for nothing and all that stuff. So proving them wrong really takes a lot out of you, you know, because you're always doubting yourself. And if you don't play like a really good game, you know, you start to think, am I really worth it, you know? Is rugby really my thing? So yeah.
When you go through those moments, who do you speak to?
Mostly my mom, also my friends, you know.
Okay.
It's good to have a small circle of friends because, you know, yeah. So mostly my friends, of course, God, you know.
Yeah.
That's the number one person I go to.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Can we put all the necessary details, Mama? Can you please send me all the necessary details and then we'll put them on screen? I'll be honest with you, it's still a very small channel, but we wouldn't know who will be watching. What we'll try to do is advertise a small portion of our segment on TikTok because the algorithm catches faster, at least every month until October.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do so, Mom.
We'll do that.
All right. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for putting through. Thank you for your time. Also thank Musa for organizing this interview.
No, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would be on a podcast one day. So thank you.
You said you're afraid of cameras, but you're doing so well. You're doing so well.
Thank you.
So what happens when you play in the big stages and then there are cameras around? How would you deal with it?
I don't know. I guess it's only one way to find out.
This is how we prepare you then, my God. This is how we prepare you. But thank you for your time, man.
Thank you very
much. All
much.
the best going forward, and may God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Sharp. This is how we close the channel. Oh, do you want to say something more? Are you sure? Cool stuff. So this is how we close the episode with Xavier. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving us your time. Please do, if you feel like you need to contribute, please do pour the little that you have. It will make a massive difference. So yeah, thank you for your time again. This is Themba Kells signing out. Dango.
Mama sengiyabonga ukhulisile noma nobaba sekashiyile ngiyahamba ngiyosibana ngisokolile indimi idlalile ekhulu sikubonile yaza kukholula ukuhamba ushiya umama yethu hamba uyosebenza yaza kukholula ukushiya umsale yethu bese uhamba uyosebenza ngizomzamela imali ngizowakhalela ekhaya ngizophuma